What's up everybody, Tony here with High Tech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at Supcase's protective case for the brand new MacBook 16-inch 2021 version. Now I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick this up yourself, and if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. Now if you just picked up your brand new MacBook, you're definitely going to want to protect it from scratches, from drops, and the Supcase case here is definitely going to do that for you. So we're going to see how well it fits, how well it looks, how well it protects. But first, let's go and see what you get inside the box. Okay, so here is the case itself. It is a two-piece design. The top cover goes over the top of the MacBook, and then you just kind of press your the bottom part of the MacBook into the bottom half here. It does have a clear cover, so you can see whatever you have on the cover of your MacBook. Like I have my logo for High Tech Check, so you'll still be able to see that through the case, which is really nice, especially if you have a really ornate design or something like that you want to show off. This also does have a protective cover on it. All you need to do is take this little tab here and then just kind of pull it off just like that. And there's also one on the inside as well. Pick that up and then peel off the inner portion as well. And then here is the bottom cover. It does have some plastic nubs to keep the bottom part from getting all scratched up. And it also has little vents just to keep the bottom of your MacBook cool. Even though there are no vents on the bottom of the MacBook, they still put that there. And then it also has that protective cover as well. Just gonna peel that off. And there's also one on the back portion as well. And now we're all ready to go ahead and put it on our MacBook. So the first thing you're going to want to do is close your MacBook. So here I have mine closed. We're going to go ahead and put the top cover on first. So it does look pretty uniform. It doesn't seem to need to be put on any certain way, but it does have a little Supcase logo on the bottom here, which I'm going to put on the bottom of the top of the tablet, just because when you open up the screen, the Supcase will be right side up instead of upside down. So all we need to do is make sure your MacBook's on a hard flat surface. We're just going to take this and we're going to press it down on the top of the MacBook. And we're done. It's just that simple. And it has that Supcase logo down at the bottom here upright. So when people are looking at it, you see the Supcase logo straight. So now we'll go ahead and press in the bottom portion. So now this one does have a certain way that you're going to need to put this in. So you're going to want to make sure that the open portion in the back here goes towards the back of your MacBook. And the top here kind of has like a little indent for when you lift up the screen, and that's going to go into the front. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and put the front part of our MacBook in first, and then we'll press in the back portion here. So now once we've kind of pressed it in for the most part, all you're going to need to do is open up your MacBook, kind of open it up a little bit, and then kind of flip it up so you can see the keyboard here. And then just take your hands, put them on the bottom, and then just kind of squeeze, kind of roll them up to make sure that these little tabs on the side here are grabbing onto your MacBook. So they're right here, and they're also going to be right here, and you'll feel them when they click into place. And that is pretty much it. It's got these nice little grills on the bottom portion here to make sure that sound and airflow are reaching the insides to keep everything cool, which is nice. And then it's got those grills on the back there. So you can do that same thing that I showed you with the bottom portion. Just make sure your screen is closed and then just kind of push down on those little edges to make sure that everything is clicked down into place. Don't open up the screen and push on the screen like that. Make sure it's closed and then just kind of press down in those certain areas, like I just heard another click there, and make sure everything is nice and sturdy. So it looks really nice. It definitely looks like it is protecting everything on the MacBook. all of your ports seem to be still accessible. Show you from the side there, so you can see all your ports here are still opened up, and on the other side as well, you can get to those very easy. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to plug in an HDMI port and some other things to make sure that everything is cleared and still usable, because as of right now it looks really nice. It does definitely look like it protects all the way around your MacBook, and I love the fact that it is still clear, because like I said, I have my logo on it and it looks pretty cool. So very nicely done so far. Okay, so here I have a couple cords, SD card. I just kind of want to see how everything fits in there. So here we have the SD card slot on this side. We'll see if it still goes in just as easy. No issues there. And then we have our HDMI cable, which we have here, and I made sure I got a nice thick one to make sure that it still fits. No issues there, as you can see. It fits perfectly fine, and that's again with the thick HDMI cable, so you can pretty much bet that anything you plug in there with HDMI is gonna fit no problem. Then here I have a USB Type-C, and of course you're not gonna have any issues there either. I can plug it in on this side as well, just so you guys can see. So no issues there. You can easily access all of the ports without any issues whatsoever, and then you still have that back portion cut out for the fans to keep everything nice and cool. And then if you're curious to see how much bulk it actually adds, it really doesn't add a lot, especially if you want to protect this very expensive investment. It does not add a lot of bulk at all, and it looks like it definitely protects the MacBook really well, and it looks really good. I'm really digging this case. And then again, there is the front. You can easily open up your MacBook Pro because of that little slot there. No problems at all. So one thing I really want to reiterate again, there are some little snaps that hold the case on the MacBook. So you just need to make sure that those little snaps are definitely snapped in. I just found a couple more that were in the back here. As you can see, these little clear snaps over on the side, they weren't hooked in to the back of the MacBook. So again, just do a once over, make sure that all the clips are nice and clipped onto the edges of the MacBook, and you shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. And this will definitely still fit in your book bag without any issues, because like I said, it really doesn't add a lot of bulk to the MacBook itself. Now it is made of all plastic. The black parts on the edge here aren't really a rubbery. They're more of a plastic type. So they don't have that rubbery feel to them. They're smooth, but they will definitely protect your MacBook. And then it's got the little carbon fiber inlays around the sides here, as you can see right here. It just looks really nice. And again, it's very easy. It's just as easy to open up your MacBook as it was without the case on it. Another really nice feature are those little black serrations on each side of the case. It actually gives you something to grab onto when you're taking your MacBook out of your book bag. And then as you can see, if we look on the inside here, it doesn't interfere with anything you're going to use on the MacBook. It doesn't cover any of the screen. It just holds on to there really well, and it looks really good. So if you guys are definitely looking for the best option to protect your brand new MacBook, Supcase definitely has you covered with this case, and I am absolutely loving it. I love the fact that it does, again, have a clear back, because some people have stickers or things like that, and you want to still show it off and not cover it with a case. So this one will definitely do that for you. So definitely check it out. I'm definitely loving it, and I know you will too. So again, I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick it up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links, because it helps me keep purchasing products and do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell. It lets you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.